Now we will discuss the production pipeline of graphics and animation. Pipeline for producing a two-dimensional graphics and animation differs a bit from the three-dimensional graphics and animation, although the initial pre-production phase is similar in both the productions. Pre-production phase is one of the most important phase when it comes to creating an animated sequence, as the post-production phase is so intensive and expensive that most of the editing happens way before the actual execution of the sequence, and it starts with script. In an animated sequence, emphasis is laid onto the action part of the script rather than on the dialogues as in live action shots. Storyboards or storyboarding are a compilation of graphics that visually describe the entire sequence in a form of series of drawings. Majority of editing happens during this phase, as once production begins, it is expensive and time consuming to alter or change anything. It is a rough draft of the final product. Concept design. The entire look and feel of the character, graphics, and backgrounds are designed along with model sheet of each character and element. A series of poses are drawn based on the character's attitude and body movement. Model sheet also helps to keep the look of the character constant, as many animators work on the same character with different shots. Animatics. Animatic is an animated storyboard which is primarily used for blocking the timing of each individual sequence. This also includes the scratch sound. This process helps to lay out the entire sequence in an order. Voice recording. Voice recording begins before animating the characters and lip sync. This is required for the final sound, although sound effects and background score can wait for the later part of the production. 2D post-production. Now we will discuss two-dimensional animation post-production process. In 2D animation or two-dimensional animation, animation test is very important and crucial. Pencil test. Once the pre-production phase is over and all the sequences are approved by the animation director, pencil test animation begins. It is a rough animation of the entire set of animated sequence or sequences, mostly hand rendered. These can be seen while flipping through the pages or scanning and putting it in onto a timeline. Cleanup. Cleanup artists work on the pencil test drawing and further refines the rough lines to smooth, and also carefully line up all the different drawings to retain the look and feel decided in the model sheet in the pre-production phase. Inking. Once all the frames are cleaned and director approves the test or the pencil test, coloring begins. Each sheet is digitized and further cleaned before inking it digitally using the pre-decided color palette. Checking. One of the most tedious job where each frame is painstakingly observed for any kind of mistakes such as broken lines, flaws, spots, colors, etc.